That there, Frank, was the children's carolers that were singing tonight. That was the choir that you saw that were all up there. Ed Clark there on the right with the saxophone, always great. They're after me again, Frank. The 10 o'clock show this time.
Is that the same siren coming to get you?
Man, they missed me the first time.
They did.
Anyway, you missed a good time, Frank. It was great, and it was warm out there.
It was.
Catch
Good
us
weather.
next year. Yes. So it was all outdoors, and everybody was like, this is perfect. I say, yeah, because it's like 80 degrees outside. But here we go. Let's see what's going on as we look over downtown now. Again, the average high this time of year is 63. This time last night we were sitting here. If you missed it earlier, we did 83 degrees today, which broke a record by 4. The old one was 79, set in the 60s, I believe it was. There's a look at the overnight low, somewhere maybe upper 50s. So, yeah, seeing a lot of 60s out there now, a couple of upper 50s on the map. And the dew points, they are up as well. Now, this is not July weather, but you can tell when you've been outside today that it is not December weather either. There's the radar shot. All is calm, all is right. There's a look up north. Let's see. A little rain still in the same places. Tennessee, North Alabama, North Georgia, Carolinas, and that'll continue into tomorrow. More rain coming across. For us, the first half of the day looks good. Once we get into the early afternoon, still looks good, mainly north of I-20, the rain, and then it starts to kind of move on down. This latest model run not showing as much, but I think as we get into tomorrow night, if you're going to be out and about, you may want to take an umbrella just in case. This takes us into Saturday. You've heard this week. Clouds holding hands, and we can't rule out a sprinkle. So that'll be the deal for that. Once we get into Sunday, here comes another rain chance. This one not so stout either, but it's an organized chance. It's more than just a sprinkle. There's a look at the long-range models. They show this going into Sunday night and then fizzling. Monday and Tuesday look like we can't rule out a sprinkle. Then we get into Wednesday. Just cannot clear these stuff out, but we eventually will later next week. The timing is off a little bit on these two models, but you can see a bigger rainmaker as we get into the middle of next week. Once this front comes through, then December comes roaring back in with some cold stuff. So if you're really wanting that Christmas feel, wait about another week. Now we're going to cool down some for tomorrow and into the weekend. The farther north you are tomorrow, you could be in the 60s. I hope we can stay out of the 80s tomorrow. The farther south you are, though, you're going to be well into the 70s. But this wedge to the north that's building back in again is going to keep things cool. There's Saturday morning, and then notice Saturday afternoon. I've got us a little warmer than this. We'll see how it goes. We may adjust down depending on that strength of that wedge there, so in cloud cover. So we'll say 60 something. So that's at least cooler. And then we've got that bigger rain middle of next week, and then you're going to see numbers on there after that that drop down a good bit. Coming back.